Good morning, YouTube. So with today's video, we're going to be talking about Alfred Dunhill's British leather from their luxury line, but it's actually quite affordable. Now this fragrance is actually launched in 2018. Correction, launched in 2019, classed as a woody spicy. Now the note breakdown, you have it on test strip, but I have it on my hand. I've been wearing this for like pretty much all week. Top notes are going to be Guatemalan cardamom, hazelnut, juniper, bergamot, and lemon. The mid is going to be mate, pepper, lavender, orange blossom, and violet leaf. And the base is going to be leather, cypress, patchouli, sandalwood, and vetiver. So like you said before we started recording, it's got pretty much everything but the kitchen sink.
Yep.
So what do you got?
It's very old school.
Yeah.
I mean, old school. Reminds me of what our fathers were wearing in the 70s and stuff.
Oh, I can even see my grandfather rocking this.
You're over 40. You're definitely over 40. It's not, and that's not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
It's just a very mature fragrance. It's one of those throwbacks to when they threw it in everything but the kitchen sink.
Yep.
I'm getting a lot of lavender.
Okay, so this opens up with like citruses and juniper berries. And then as the dry down does proceed, there is a little lavender.
A little? The lavender's beating the hell out of everyone in the room.
With more spices, and then there's also leather within the first couple minutes of this.
Mm-hmm.
The leather is not in your face aggressive, but it gets stronger as the dry down does proceed. Kind of like what Rotten Rebel said, so the Swedish gentleman. This is very leathery. If you like leather fragrances, this is one that you are most certainly going to like. I don't get the orange blossom, I don't get the violet leaves, but
I get the lavender and I get the orange blossom.
But
those are the most poured ones for me.
But on top of the leather, you are going to get the woods, like that vetiver, cypress.
Okay, when you would go slightly different, but I do like it. I don't care if it's old school. There's nothing wrong with old school.
You know what this reminds me of? Like a pair of brand new leather gloves.
Yeah, that does kind of good. Yeah,
it does. Yeah. Or like a luxury car when you open it up and you get the leather seats.
Yes, the first time you open the door when you're still in the showroom
on the lot.
Yeah.
Or when you get that leather whip against your bare ass cheeks. That's
okay.
That's too much information. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
I'm learning things about you I never knew.
Yeah, as you said, this is very mature. Very mature.
You're over 40.
If you like Tom Ford Tuscan leather, this is something that you're gonna like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I am not loving this one, but I don't mind it.
I like it, but I couldn't see myself wearing it.
Neither can I. So now, if you were one of those like old school masculine kind of guys, like your typical guys who like, you know, I'm just gonna say like Brock Lesnar.
It's like a lighter version of Encre Noir by La Ligue. It's like a lighter version.
I can see it in some ways. But if you're like guys like Brock Lesnar, Sylvester Stallone, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, like the younger Rambo and the younger Schwarzenegger, yeah, you know, they've gotten a little bit, I don't want to say softer in their old age, but they.
This fragrance still has hair on its chest.
Yeah. But I'm thinking like typically Schwarzenegger and Stallone, when they made their movies, they were like the really macho, manly kind of guys. Those types of characters that they played. If you're like,
well, it's a very manly fragrance. I mean,
oh yes,
it's very manly, but still it's very old school and it's like 1970s old school.
It smells of quality.
Oh yeah, it's very good quality.
You are underpaying for what you're getting because this is about $110 to $140 Canadian.
That's not bad for what size?
They only come in the one size. I think it's like
100 mil.
Yes, so like maybe like 90 to like 110 ml. This is more on the higher end price tag when it comes to this lineup, though.
There's a soapiness to it also.
Really?
But it's a man's soap, you know, the kind that's on a rope.
Okay, but this is super versatile.
Oh yeah.
Super versatile, dressing it like this to a tuxedo, to a leather jacket and a black tee.
It's just not versatile when it comes to age.
No.
You're gonna be more mature.
Yeah, if you're a younger person who's rocking this, you definitely have that bad boy edge to yourself, or you're just a lot more mature. Or you robbed your grandfather's
fragrance collection.
or you're just a lot more mature for your age.
But when I'm smelling it, I am seeing a man over the age of 40.
Same. I'm thinking of like a bearded man.
I'm thinking of businessman because it smells like business.
It does. And longevity. Can't complain. It's like 9-10 hours.
Wow. Well, given all the notes in it, I would expect for it to be able to last that long.
And I do believe that this is an EDP concentration. Like the entire lineup is EDP. And this is clearly a fall and winter fragrance.
Yeah, that's clearly during the summer. You could hurt people's feelings if you wear that.
Very much so. So I got nothing else to add, but it took me by surprise. It's not one of my favorites from the lineup. That's why I'm not going to get a bottle, but
I like it. I just wouldn't wear it.
It's worth looking into.
Yeah, it's definitely worth looking into.
So sample from myfragrancesamples.com, not affiliated, but check them out. So guys, that is our quick little take of Dunhill's British Leather. If you like this very video, leave us one of these. Any other videos that I have done or that we have done, because we pretty much talked about this lineup together. They will all be down in the description box below, just in case you want to check those out. And because this is a masculine type of fragrance, why don't you check out right here. So, with thank you for your time, take care, and we will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.